What's up, my gaming people, and thanks for joining my channel again at Tat's Gaming PC. Now this game has two characters. This character and this character. And he's got wings, but he looks cool. So I chose him. Now, basically the king got overridden by an evil lord and took his powers as well, and his only saviour is you to get it back. And he's obviously quite powerful, but unfortunately I'm not too sure if the game crashed halfway through, but yeah, it's a really good game, and then all of a sudden my continue stopped working. Well, it did work, but it only worked if you started all the way almost from the beginning again. So, you know, these are obviously not normal knights, they're knights with superpowers. You're a now also, I didn't know how to use the specials. This is the first time I played this game, but I ended up knowing how to use the specials. You basically press fire button. So I beg for reinforcements, but either way it doesn't matter, because the reinforcements never appeared, because as you can see in the background, it looks like they got destroyed as well anyway. And yeah, so he's got unlimited daggers. He's got a sword for close range, or daggers. As you can see, I'm almost thingied, but don't you worry, because I've got these spells as well. As you can see, I've got fire, lightning, which I didn't even know, which I'll use later in the game once I know how to use them. But it is unfortunate so he summons a giant snake, but not to worry, I'm a warrior. I can handle it. Oh, is that a snake or a serpent? I really don't know. So I go, oh, continue, and it continues from where I left off, with the same life bar. And that's brilliant, you know. I can probably have a chance of completing this game. Oh, so then there's no reinforcements, and I'm going back to that same journey. I mean, I could have continued and followed them, and they may have instead of gotten reinforcements, but never mind. I think it'd have been the same storyline anyway, even if I continued. Because how am I going to take out an army on my own? Although I seem to be doing quite well. See, now you're on the next bit, so you will start from here. You're going against the fire-breathing dragon. At this point I still don't know how to use my specials, but don't you worry, I do use it near the end of this video. Unfortunately, once you use one of the specials, it takes away, I don't know, some magic powers that you get. And it takes ages to charge back to full, and they don't really do much damage, to be honest with you. They're good for the smaller creatures, but these big bosses, they don't do. Your sword and your daggers are more damage, unless I'm missing something. Like I'm using the wrong spell for the monster. It's such a shame because it is a good game, and I like the graphics, the gameplay is a bit different. Yeah, there's all these different monsters. It's kind of quite a cool game. And the Griffins, they're going against me. But what's cool is you start off where you left off. That's just brilliant. But for some reason near the end, I start off like from 3 missions ago. It doesn't make sense. And obviously I can't. I'm not that good. You know. Can't defeat them all with 1 life. It's just glitched. Oh, it doesn't acknowledge that I got that far, I don't know. See, I've got more spells. And I can select them. That's all I knew how to do, select them, didn't have to use them. You press the sword and the dagger at the same time, and then you can use the spell. I didn't realise that. Whatever spell I selected, which you use the other button to select different, for example, was wind. But like I said, if it's the fire one that barely does any damage, the lightning one barely does any damage. It's good damage only to the smaller things like this, but to the bosses it barely does any damage. It's a gargoyle. But it doesn't matter, because I'm on the next stage. See, now this bit is the bit where it upsets me. So I'm doing it off, so I've got the maximum power. So, again, I don't know how much damage these things do, because I've only done it once or twice anyway. I probably could show you on another video what they do. In fact, I will. I'll show you on another video as long as I've got all max powers. And it'll just be just to show what they look like. Now this thing takes forever and a day to kill. It's the boss. But I do kill it and go into the next bit. But it does take a lot of my life. Obviously I don't kill it in this occasion. It's another occasion. So, back to the start again. Not back to where that boss was. So that's the big difference I noticed. Which was a bit odd for me. So there's the boss again. Finally made it to the boss, and that was the lightning. And look how much damage it did. Nothing. So I chose a different one. Freeze. And look how much damage it did. Nothing. Yeah, and pause time only pauses time for the smaller creatures. So, but I will test them all out to show you what it does. Again, and so now I finally defeated it. And there's the fire. I mean, it doesn't really do much damage. I'm better off just using my daggers. And as you can see, once the fire is used, everything else goes blank, and it's got to just charge back again, which takes forever and a day. And then it just highlights the fire as well, and then it charges again, highlights the next one. Sometimes it highlights 4 in a row. So I'm doing quite well. I'm taking them out, and I actually do defeat it. The Minotaur with the big axe. And I finally defeated it. I thought, oh, that's the next mission now. But no, I'm like this bit, and I fight it, and I go back all the way back to the beginning again. I'm thinking, what the heck? So, anyway, thanks for watching if you watched this far. Until next time.